Comecei a pular aqui, brincando, correndo. Quase pulou. Ficou fazendo assim, ó. Olha o dinheiro ali. Ficou tão legal que a gente está no vídeo. Aí, deixar ele não deitado. Você coloca o seu só pra gente ficar vendo. Ah, você vai ficar travando. Deixa eu ver. Hello everyone, how are you guys? We are back. Last day of the week, Friday night. If you get the chance, can you talking about good and bad of deep half guard for a smaller person if you're able? Yes, Sean. Yeah. I had a haircut. I was working the front. Haircut was working on the back. And I guess we did a good job. It's not the best one, but was our first time. I think it's okay. So,
you look beautiful.
Thank you. Friday night, first of all, hi Sean, Shane, I'm happy. I see you putting the gi on to help your dad. Good job, buddy. Good job. Hi Cassandra, how are you? Hi John. So once again, go into the mind body, do your check-in there. Okay, it's important for us because I can stay checking the names, all the names, and I know about Sean, John, and Cassandra. You guys has watching us every day, so I really appreciate all the support, guys. We love you all. And like you guys know, Friday night, Men's Like a Porrada class for us here in Hanover. So we had it working the half guard the whole week, and we're gonna keep in work about half guard, deep half guard, and knee shield Z guard for the next week. Okay, so we're gonna do a warm up. We're gonna try do that same drills and on top, and maybe try do some couple drills for the person on bottom just to do the warm up, and then we're gonna play starting work on specific training. So I'm gonna stay on bottom for like 3 minutes, and for the first round I'm gonna stay on bottom twice. I'm gonna stay on bottom for 3 minutes, and then you're gonna switch top to bottom. She works on bottom for 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna switch again. We're gonna switch again. I'm gonna stay more 3 minutes on bottom. She's going to do the same, and then for the first round, we're gonna work the regular half guard. At the second round, we're gonna work the deep half guard. In the third round, we're gonna work the Z guard. So we're gonna try work on bottom 3 ways to do a half guard. It's not a full guard. It's not a guard as a spider, close guard, lasso. And it's almost in the same concept that we have to keeping the opponents close enough to be able to sweep or finish the person from there. So for the first round, they're going to stay on bottom for 2 rounds, playing the regular half guard, and then 2 rounds trying to use my deep half guard against her. And the last round is going to be the Z guard, okay? And I'm not the best one. It's not my best position, the half guard, I like deep half guard, but the like regular half guard and Z guard is not my best position because, like I said before, I don't like to have an opponent too close, then too close my head. I don't like that pressure. I like to stay using my legs to keep a good distance, and then I can stay more comfortable with a good distance between my opponent's head and my chin. To use against that person, this person. Like if I try to use half guard against Herika, it's not the best game because she has short legs. So it's easier for Herika escape her knee. And I don't have a like if you, let's say if she was escaping her knee, okay, her knee's out. So I have a short my size. It's good against her. I'm not sure if my half guard is gonna be working very well against her, but I'm gonna try do my best and try get the opportunity to stay thinking about it. Okay, I'm playing. I'm gonna do a round against Sean. How is the best game? The best game to use against Sean. Oh, I'm gonna do a round against Casey. How can I stay on bottom and is a bad guard to use against her? Oh, against John. So John, he's a heavyweight. So if I try to use my spider guard against John, works better than a half guard. If I try to use a half guard against John, he can connect his shoulder in my chest easier because he can put more pressure. He can stay heavier than her. I can use the lasso, maybe because she has short arms. So it's easier for her to escape her elbow. Try to thinking about it, okay? It's important.
Eu acho que você respondeu o que ele perguntou.
Okay. Was a good question, John. And some guys like to go straight to the deep half guard. Yes. Yeah, John and Cassandra. I was thinking to try just introducing my way to play the half guard this week and some situations from there. So for next week, we're gonna starting to play the more transitions. Like if I get the deep half, I have a good position. I'm in the deep half guard. I can use some sweeps from there. I can take her back from there. I can try to do something about the knee bars. But if I start playing the half guard, saúde. If I start playing the half guard, I have the deep half guard, I have the Z guard, knee shield. I can go back to the full guard if it doesn't work. If you go straight to the deep half, you need to stay inside the opponent's legs. It's a little hard. I remember when my guard was trying to work about his deep half, every time he was straight to the deep half, he got the position, but his arm was here. So every time like Nick was getting him, finishing my guard using the Americana and Kimura from on top. So I think Tom asked me months ago about it, the same situation. He said, Professor, I'm trying to work my deep half guard, but I'm still keeping my elbow here. Sometimes you can put your body, your head in the right way, the right position. But if you keep your elbow here, for example, the person can get the underhook. And then you are stuck. You can't move at all. And the person has this arm to work, the straight arm bar, the Kimura, sometimes the Americana. There are a couple important details about deep half guard, but I'm thinking to try explain you guys about this situation next week. We can start in Monday. We can work just a couple drills as a warm-up, and then we can do a review about the half guard and using the arms against the opponent's leg, and then working the lapel, and then you can start working about the deep half guard. I like to do the deep half guard every time when the person get the underhook or when the person hugging my neck. I don't like to go straight to the deep half guard. But we can start working about it, the deep half next week. Don't worry about it. We're gonna try work um, using the deep half, and then you can guys try to see the way I like to move my body, the way Erica like to move her body, using the deep half. And then Monday I'm gonna take Saturday and Sunday to try and get my English better, to try explain you guys all the details about deep half and how you can stay working the lapel, how you have to keep your elbows closing, never this away. Okay, that stuff. It's a little details about the deep half, but it's super important. You can get a good position, but if you keep your elbow here, for example, the person can block your attacks and pass your guard or sometimes finish you from there. So we're gonna do the warm up, a quick warm up here, and then for the first round, they're gonna stay on bottom 3 minutes playing the regular half guard. Then we're gonna switch top and bottom. I'm gonna stay on bottom again. We're gonna try talking about a little about the half guard, and then we're gonna work the deep half. Okay, guys? Até que eles não tinham entendido muita coisa sobre deep half. Mas daqui a pouco a gente nem falou disso.
Você vai no banheiro?
Não. Deixa eu ouvir. Um pouco de frio.
Também.
Esse é o jeito. Sempre fazer esse frio. É dois.
Sai!
Não ficar andando muito.
Mas, ó.
Eu tô levando minha perna dentro, só faz. Só faz. Eu tô levando minha perna dentro da sua perna pra te ajudar. Ó. O coleitãozão tá quase infartando. Que susto! Pra que fazer essa cara?
Tem que eu estranhei ele ter saído.
Vai lá fazer cambalhota, filho. Vai.
Vem.
Vai. Faz a cambalhota. Vai.
Sorry, guys.
Vai lá falar hi, Fernando. Vai lá, fala hi.
Hi.
Fala hi. Fala hi.
Fala hi. Fala hi.
Hi.
Pensei. Sai.
Vai. Ô, minha perna. É, ué, pra tirar da escola. Vai, vai, desce uma falta de ar.
Meu Deus. É porque a gente tá fazendo super de boa.
Sim, vai. Esticou o perna.
Nossa.
Esticou e deixou tudo dobrado.
Não.
Só estica a perna.
Exato. Minha coisa.
Esticou. Esticou. Vai. Lá no joelho, atrás do joelho. O outro pé, o outro.
Estou tirando, mas eu não consegui fazer. Estou fazendo essa cara aí.
Desligando. Saiu do. Estralou até o pescoço agora. E só que eu tô pensando no. Vai fazer energia. So guys,
Fernanda, abaixa.
so now we're gonna just do a quick water break and start to work the specific training. So again, for the first round, I'm gonna work my half guard the regular way, regular half guard, and try sweep Herica from there. I'm gonna be on bottom for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, we're gonna switch top and bottom. Okay? Try to see how I'm gonna move my body. I'm gonna use my arms, and like I said yesterday, the way I like to keep my head safe to avoid that squeezing lemon or cross face or the grip in my collar, and stay paying attention the way Professor Herrick I like to work on top. Okay, so I'm gonna be on bottom for 3 minutes playing half guard, regular half guard.
Tomou água?
Hã?
Você vai tomar água?
Você já tomou ou não?
Não.
Pode tomar. So Zach, we're gonna work the half guard. We're gonna do 3 rounds. I'm gonna be on bottom for 3 minutes. We're gonna switch top and bottom, and we're gonna do another round about half guard, regular half guard. In the second round, I'm gonna be on bottom for 3 minutes again, and using the deep half guard against her top game. And after 3 minutes again, we're gonna switch top and bottom. And so for the first 3 minutes, I'm going to use my half guard the regular way, and she's gonna try avoid the sweeps. Okay, regular way.
Acho melhor deixar aqui 3 segundos,
Dá
3
tempo
minutos,
ali,
não acho?
pô. Lógico que não, deixa do jeito que tava aí. O relógio, ele se passar 1 minuto, outro não dá nada. Minuto. Okay, we're gonna switch top and bottom.
Vamos ver se sai no lugar.
3 minutes again. para de brigar, velho. Não para de brigar. Vamos ver pra acabar. Fazer mais 3, dá normal, você faz mais 3. Meu tempinho. Você por baixo. Abaixa, Fernando. Abaixa, Fernando. Let's see. Yeah, it was hard to stay there.
Look at my hair.
So I was trying to stay one step ahead and to avoid that squeeze lemon, but she got the position. She was blocking my head there, and I got stuck in that position for like 3 or 4 times. And like I said before, it's hard to use the half guard, the regular half guard against her. She has short legs, so it's easier for her escaping her knee. And when she's on bottom, it's hard to escape it. Every time when I was escaping my knee, she was climbing my knee, using her legs. So it's hard to stay on bottom, and also it's hard to stay on top because she's able to keep her body as a small C, as a shrimp. So it's hard to block her head. Sorry, it's hard to try use the squeezy lemon against her because every time when I was trying to put my head on her chin, her head was already here on my stomach. So it was hard. It's hard to stay on top. It's hard to stay on bottom. And she has a natural moves on her half guard. And I was trying to use her lapel to stay controlling her head and using her lapel between the legs. And um, but it's hard. It's hard. I had some situations, some opportunities to get the deep half, but my main goal was use my regular half guard, but it doesn't work at all. And like I said, it's hard. Maybe if I have a partner like my size, same size legs, and maybe I can take some sweeps. But against her, it's hard. The best atenção, pequeno. But against her, it's hard. It's hard to stay on top and it's hard to stay on bottom. But it's good. It's good. Always it's good in jiu-jitsu. Whatever if is a bad position or a good position, it's always good. Stay working. Like I love to work my stuff, my lasso guard, berimbolo, but it's super important as a black belt to work my bad situations, my bad positions.
Erika half guard.
Yeah, she has a good half guard. Você quer falar alguma coisa?
Não.
Não? Beleza. So now we're gonna work the same way, but it's starting the deep half guard. Okay? Now let's see what happens. And we can start in hugging the leg or working the lapel. Okay? Try to see the way I like to move my body when I'm on the deep half guard and the way she likes to move her body. 3 minutes I'll be on bottom, then we're gonna switch top to bottom. Vou botar 15 minutos. Dá uma pausa lá rapidão, pequeno. So the deep half, guys, just to try explaining you guys the position. The deep half, it's when instead of keeping my back off the mat, like to work the regular half guard, I'm gonna try keeping my back off the mat, okay? Like I said, I need to try keeping my body as a strength. So look at my back. It's off the mat. Okay? And a deep half, I'm gonna bring in my body under her legs. So I'm gonna stay below her body, okay, under her legs. So I need to flatten my back on the mat here, okay. You can open, you can switch your legs, you can bring your. So I'm starting my half here, and every time when I flat my back on the mat, I was scoop my body in, and I have my body under her legs. I'm able to switch my legs. I can bring in my left foot under my left knee, and I have this swing and pendle sweep from here. And I can keep in my hooks this way. I can open my legs, my triangle, and bring my feet as a hook, below her shin. So many ways to work with your legs here, to use your legs. But the most important about the deep half, it's the way I need to flatten my back on the floor and keeping my body, my upper body, between her legs, her knees. Like the regular half guard, it's here. Okay? So let's say she got the arm hugging my neck. Vira pra lá, suas costas pro canto. I have my right arm under her leg, so I'm gonna do a swing with my both legs, extending her right leg. Pay attention how I'm gonna do a swing, and at the same time I'm starting moving my legs. I'm gonna scoop my back, my body under her legs, and flat my back on the mat. Here. Look, I still have my legs as a triangle, but I have her right leg stretching. I was extending her leg, okay? And like I said before about my elbow, if I keep my elbow here, it's hard. She has the space to get the underhook. So as soon as I extended her leg, I have two options. First one, I can stay hugging her leg here and pinch my elbows, or what I like to do is open her lapel and starting working her lapel, and my left hand here grabbing the end of the pants, and then I'm gonna be able to switch my legs. And again, against her, it's gonna be harder. She has short legs, so I don't have a lot of. I don't have a lot of space to work here. And if I open my legs a little, she has the space to escape her knee. So it's gonna be hard to use this guard against her. I like to use the deep half against stronger guys than myself and taller guys than me, and or sometimes same size. It's easier. It's good to use because the guys has a long legs. But against her, I'm not sure if it works. I'm gonna do my best and try to see the way I like to using the opponent's lapel against herself and that stuff. Let's go. I'm gonna be on bottom for 3 and then switch top to bottom with her.
É 3 minutos?
Vai. Começando 15? Ah, não vai dar aqui ainda. Tá? Uau, uai. Não sei o que você tá achando. Mas... Não desiste, desiste.
Eu não desisti. Eu vou pegar. Fernando, abaixa, Fernando. Abaixa. Ele jogou no chão. Solta ele um pouco pra ver, ele queria sair desse.
Let's go. Let's try talking about a little about deep half. So when I was on bottom, I was trying to use her lapel against herself whole time. And then I was using my left hand, opening her lapel, and I switch my grip on her lapel into my right hand, and then I was using the left in the end of the paint because make no sense if I stay using both hands on her lapel. And if you're keeping both hands on her lapel, on her arm, biceps, she's able to stay escaping her knee, and it's gonna be easier because again she has short legs. So I was working more about her lapel and my left hand grab it there in the end of the paint, and I was a couple of times I was stepping my right foot on her lapel just to force Erica, just to keeping her head up because I was stepping her lapel and it was hard to Erica bring her head down. This is the reason. Was the reason I was stepping her lapel was just to keeping her head up. And then I was using some bearing balls from that position. And when I was on bottom, she was using more the regular half guard, not too much the deep half. It's natural for her to stay in the half guard, like with her back off the mat. And I was trying to pass my left leg over her head, like for 3, 4 times. And for twice, I was working, grabbing, controlling her lapel under her armpit before I switch my side, just to avoid her sweep. Because every time, and if you try to pass, every time when I try pass my free leg over her head, she has a good sweep from that. She likes to grab my lapel and cross my lapel behind my back and switch her feet, her hooks, bring her foot on my calf and kicking my leg armpit. So that was the reason I was escaping every time she was trying to sweep me, get a swept.
The first time.
Oh,
Fernando, não. The first time when I get this sweep.
Olha lá, fala hi. Fala
Fala hi. Nossa, ele fez cocô.
Fez. Fala hi. Fala hi pra galera. Fala hi.
Quando eu fizesse você a primeira, você viu que eu troquei a pegada, você não viu?
Uhum.
Eu sabia que você ia esperar isso e eu segurei na outra calça, por isso que na primeira eu subi. Você viu?
So at the first time, she almost got that sweep because she knew it. Bruno
knows about my sweep.
He knows my sweep, so probably gonna try escape before, and then she was holding my pants instead of working my lapel.
I put the hook in one behind the one leg, and I let go this grip and grab the other leg, and then I go the pendle, the pendle, and pushing Bruno almost sweep, almost.
She almost got the sweep. Was good. No. Let's terminate first. So guys, we're gonna finish the class and about the deep half. Just to keeping the deep half fresh in your mind, try watching these classes tomorrow, Sunday. Okay, try take like 30 minutes just to rewatch this class and the way I was moving my body. I was trying to use my deep half, my half guard against her, the way she was moving her body. And then Monday, we're going to start working more about deep half guard, okay? And some situations. We can work and we can do a couple drills about the way get into the deep half, okay? I like to use the deep half when my opponent, my partner, hugging my neck or get the underhook. So I'm going to show you guys Monday. And okay, so next week we're gonna work deep half guard, some options from there, and maybe Z guard. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much to stay watching the classes. It's super important for us. We really appreciate it. And we love you all. We miss you all on the
I
mat.
miss you all.
We can't wait to reopen the doors and have all you guys on the mat again with us. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy. Happy Easter for everyone. Enjoy your family, okay? And remember, we are not stuck in your house. You are safe in your house. So enjoy your time with your kids. Enjoy your time with your family. And our family is in Brazil, so it's hard to stay here. But I'm happy because I have Erica, we have Fernando. So if you have your family around yourself, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Don't complain about nothing. Nothing. Just be grateful. Okay. So enjoy. Happy Easter, everyone. Enjoy your time with your family, and I hope to see you guys Monday. Okay. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Love you all. Happy Easter, John. Bye bye.
Baba.
Bye bye.
Quando ela falar, você não